Okay, in the previous video I posted, I talked about what's going on with me and Sean and moving on and learning from my mistakes. And in this one, I want to talk about toxic people and how I've learned to identify a manipulator and a toxic person, and how hard it can be to get rid of them, because a manipulator knows how to get in your head, and they tell you everything you want to hear, and they love you and they care about you, and they're going to be there for you, they're never going to leave you, and this and that. We've all been there. We've all ran into a manipulative fucking lying person that tells you all these lies trying to get up in your head when they did not mean anything they said. They think it's a game. They think it's funny. They play mind games with you. That is what I just learned. And a while back, I was friends with someone online for about a year and a half. And I swear, I thought he was the most manipulative, fucking vindictive person after it was all said and done. But the one I just was talking to recently takes the cake. It took me a while to realize that he was manipulative, but once I did, I was like, damn, how did I not see this before? I mean, it just like hits you in the face. Like, after I fucking found out what he did, it just hit me like, oh my god, how did I not know that this motherfucker was like this? I mean, they are so good. Toxic, manipulative people are so good at convincing you to believe what they are saying. They have made a mastermind out of that shit. They sit around bored, lonely, and hurting, and they think of the things that they can say and do to manipulate people because they're just toxic. And some of these people don't believe in God, and this particular person told me that he does not believe in God, and he does not believe in a higher power, and that just tells me that he is just negative. He's a fucking atheist. I can't stand that shit. You have no positivity in your life if you are like that. And it just hit me out of nowhere, like, wow. Lesson learned this time. I thought I had learned my lesson from the first manipulator I had come across, but then I met him and realized what the fuck was going on. Like, when you're infatuated with someone, you don't realize at first if they are a manipulator, because you just think, hey, this person's really sweet and kind, and maybe this is going to work out. But after a while, they will show their true colors. You will see and find out exactly how they are, because they can't lie to you forever. They're going to do something to hurt you. They can't fake that shit forever. And me, I am a good judge of character. Like, I try to read people, and when I can't, it's frustrating. Like, I could not read him at all. He would not let me know how he feels. It's just cold and emotionless. Just cold-hearted. Always had some mean thing to say, and then he'd apologize and come right back, and I'm sorry, I didn't mean that. I mean, that shit just gets old. So next time, I am going to be very careful, and if I do talk to anyone else in the future, it's just going to be in a friendly way. And if I think for 1 second that they could be a possible manipulator, it is over. I will cut them off immediately. You gotta watch out for people like that. They're everywhere. They could be anywhere. You come across, hey, this person's nice and sweet, and we're gonna be best friends, but watch out for that. Watch out for toxic ass people. I read this post that said there was eight signs of a toxic person, and some of them were they get jealous, they always disappoint you. A couple other ones were, besides the disappointing you and getting jealous, it was putting you down, and they have no intentions on changing and becoming a better person. They don't do what you politely ask them to do and treat you better, and that is all signs of a toxic person. You don't need that shit in your life. If you feel like someone is acting that way and they're not treating you right, just cut their ass off. Just say, I'm done with you, goodbye, have a fucking nice life, block them on everything, tell them to stay the hell away from you, do not contact you. I know it's hard, and it can be hard if you really are infatuated, you really like someone, but just do it, get it over with, and tell that motherfucker to hit the road.